last year, and I don't know if you guys noticed that shift. And I'll tell you why that shift happened. So there's a shift that happened in marketing. Last year, middle of last year, something happened in marketing that changed everything. And that was it's not sudden, the revolution of AI tools. Before last year, we've had AI, we've used AI, we've been playing around with AI, but towards the middle, ChatGPT blew everything over the roof, right? And we had that in 2020, 2023. But in 2024, we saw an eruption. We saw AI for healthcare, AI for banking, AI for engineering, AI for aviation. There is no industry in the world right now that does not have an AI tool, right? And that was the beginning of the change in marketing. There's so many things going on right now in the world of marketing that you can clearly outsource to AI. But beyond all of that, premium clients are beginning to see through the fluff. I've written so much copies in my life right now that when I read a copy, I can tell you the AI, I can tell if you wrote this copy with Claude or with GPT. It is that crazy because some of us leverage those tools. Now, when they say AI will take over your jobs, that's a lie. The people who know how to use AI will take over your jobs. There's a YouTube video I have coming where I'm talking about this whole topic. So if you're about to take a certification, you want to do a course this year, you want to go to school, you want to go back to school, there are courses you should not bother doing, and they are the ones you should start doing because that is where the world is going. And I will try to show you in different industries, healthcare, big pharma. I'm going to show you guys in different industry in that video where AI is going and the people, the certifications, the courses, the professions that will thrive with that right now. I'm going to give you this one for free. Go and learn Excel. If you don't know how to use Excel, common Excel sheets, go and learn how to use it, okay? There's Python, there's Tableau, the data analysis, all of those things. That video is coming. I'm still scripting and trying to be sure that I cover as many industries as possible. Parents will find it valuable. You will find it valuable. Everybody will find value from that, all right? So today, I'm bringing the executive label to teach on how to use Notion as a tool in social media marketing. Why is this important? Premium clients will demand premium treatment. And when executive label walked me through Notion, I like to think of myself as somebody who is well-read, who is growth-minded. I'm always seeking out knowledge. But when this young woman sat me through Notion, I was like, hold on, what's going on here? No. Because it started as a note-taking app, in my head, I'm like, is it not the normal Notion we know? But the reason why I spoke about AI at the beginning is that Notion has leveraged AI. And it has moved to become a full-blown project management tool. And this evening, we're going to see the power of Notion. And at the end, she's going to share the link in here for you to see where we started and what we've done. And the reason why we're giving you that is that so your presentations can make sense when you have clients or when you show up in the office where you work as a virtual assistant, executive assistant, content strategist, social media marketer, social media manager. You are going to be outstanding and be very much different, okay? So today, I'm just going to start with talking about strategy and the brand, the Mockup brand. That brand does not exist, but this is Executive Lebe's idea. So anybody that steals that idea should better give her her credit. Okay. See, Executive Lebe will sue you and I'll back out because it's her idea, right? So what we are going to be interpreting in Notion is the conversation that should have happened with your client before you send them a project management document, okay? So I'm just going to use this document to explain some expectations right now. First off, you need to have a content strategy in place right now. Whether you're a virtual assistant who is going to be handling socials for the brand or for the executive you're working with, whether you're working in 9 to 5, whether you're freelancing, you must understand what a content strategy is. So what is content strategy? without wasting your time, this is not Boss MM. This is just this is simply defined as a plan for creating and distributing content to engage an audience and to achieve marketing goals, which means before you even bother about creating a content strategy, you must know what the marketing goals of the brands are. Simple. There are people who come online, they are just online to make an impact. They want to share their knowledge, they want to help people. They're not there to make money. That is a marketing goal. There are people who want to make sales. That is a goal. Sales can also change per time. Like the goals can also change per time. A brand that was trying to generate leads in Q1 can be trying to drive sales in Q2, can be trying to drive brand growth in Q3. So because this brand, when they come on board, they told you, oh, we are focused on generating leads, does not mean at the end of every month, they're still generating leads. So be reminded that strategy changes over time. Okay, so let's get right into B Cakes, which is Lebechi's Mockup brand, and let's see what B Cakes strategy looks like. Now, this was 100%, created by the executive Lebe, by the way. I'm just here to just, balance things off. I told her that she's the star of the show today, and she's laughing. I don't know why that woman laughs at me a lot. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Just let's be sure. Is it popping up yet? Okay, thank you. So this is Bee's Cake. They are a signature banana bread and pastries brand. The objective of this content strategy is to increase brand awareness, build, let me do this so that it can be clearer. Yeah, let me move. Oh, shoot. Let me, okay. Is it clearer? Can you guys see the screen? Let me know. Can you see it now? Let me see. Is it clear? Yes. Okay, great. All right. So this brand, yeah, Bees Bakes signature cakes and pastries. The goal of the content strategy is to increase brand awareness, build customer service, build customer loyalty, and drive sales. So they have 3 goals for this month, whichever month this is, right? They want to use engaging, informative, and visually appealing content across their chosen platforms. So these chosen platforms can be LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, but this is what they want to use: engaging, informative, and visually appealing content. This looks very simple, but to get to this point, you would have done a ton of questions to understand where the brand is going. Because if you don't understand it, whatever you're going to put in Notion is going to be useless. Okay? So there's a process for getting to this point. All right. So if you're going to come to Boss MM, we have a full class on that where we teach you content strategy and all of that. Then there's content pillars. A lot of you just know educational, informational, sales, promotion, all of that. But there are content pillars that keep springing up every single day. And these things are just ways that people express themselves through content. It is not just educational, informational, promotional that exists. There are a ton of them. And there's some that you have to create yourself when you understudy a brand. Okay, so don't feel like you're in a box. Break out of this thing. This is strategy. All right. Then there's content types and formats. There's reels, there's videos, there's carousels. These are the ones that this brand is going to be using. Right. So on some days they will go live to talk about this banana bread. Some days they will go live when they are baking to show you how they are mixing it. And you are going to go and try it in your kitchen, and you're going to burn your pots, and you're going to burn your pans. And at the end of the day, you will come back to them and come and buy that bread. Because it is not your job. Come and buy bread. All right. But it is all in the strategy. Okay. So this is a 10-day content calendar. The first day we're doing a product showcase. You can see the content idea is highlighting the signature bread. Include a drool-worthy photo and describe the texture. This is going to be a reel. So they're using a video to achieve this idea. The second, educational behind the scenes. There's testimonial engagement. So all of this is just a function of a strategy at work. So we are going to interpret this document on Notion. So when you see her say, remember our business, signature banana bread and pastries, don't come and be telling her, Executive lebe, but my business is not, it's not bread. Me, I own the biggest factory in Ikore, Akwa Ibom State. So you have to use that. No, this is the one we used to do. So you're going to take this knowledge from here and you're going to go and apply it to your factory in Ikore, and you have the same result. Okay? All right. So I'm going to bring Executive Lebe up right now and we'll get right into it. I'll just stop sharing my screen. Okay, are we still here? Are we still here? Let me see. Hello.
My queen.
Hello. You look radiant.
Hello, everyone.
You look radiant.
Thank you, Mom.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. How is it on that side? How
Oh,
cold
this
is
side
it
is
on that other side?
This side is cold. Today we're at 8 degrees.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yes, enjoy your 75 degrees. Okay, so this night, everyone, this is Lebechi Onwa. If you're just seeing her for the first time, she's an executive assistant. She's worked as social media strategist. She's worked with me on several projects, but beyond working with me, there is something profound about this woman. And I didn't want to do that introduction when she was backstage. I wanted to put her here and say it to her face. I met Lebechi, I think 2015, and this girl has done a lot of things in her life. But for every time I had an opportunity to work with her, she was always helping me with something. Always. It's either she's helping me plan my shoot, she's helping me put a conference together, she's helping me put a meeting together. She was always that person. Like Lebechi gets it done. So when she transitioned from being that person, first of all, she agreed to move to Lagos. Praise the Lord. I pulled her, not just me, we are plenty. We pulled her from the east and we pulled her to Lagos. And from working a 9 to 5 as an assistant to now owning her space as an executive assistant, she is someone that literally embodies growth. So tonight, I am so excited to be bringing her to teach me and teach us how to use this tool, that it's a premium tool for packaging and presenting your ideas, your thoughts, your projects, and your processes to anyone in this world. And they will immediately restructure how they view your brand. I am so proud that you are teaching this tonight. I'm going to give you the floor to do your thing, but just know that I'm super proud that you're teaching this. I respect the brand you've built. I know the value behind that brand. Unlike the people here that celebrate you online, I know the sweat, the tears, and everything that goes into it. And girl, the world is your oyster. Go for it. So tonight, blow us away with your knowledge. Don't hold nothing back. Do what you want to do, teach as you want to teach. You are enough and your voice matters, especially on this stage. So I'll see you on the backstage. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I don't know I'm going to start this conversation now. But yes, let's do it. Thank you so much. You've been my friend, you've been my coach, you've been my mentor. I mean, when things are crazy, is your DM I'll come and lie down. Ma, see me. So thank you so much. I mean, you're one of the very few people that believed in me when I said I wanted to leave law, the prestigious law, to carry handbags and carry files for people. But I greatly appreciate you, Ma. Greatly. And thank you so much for this platform. Hello, everybody. Now let's do this. If you know Notion, if you've ever heard of Notion, then you must have probably heard about Notion as a project management, a note-taking app. It's recently started becoming, you can use it for project management, you can use it for productivity, you can use it for anything. But Notion started as a note-taking app. I remember as far back as 2017, 2018, when I hear of Notion, I'm like, this one is big people that used to use it. But then I didn't even know how to use Google Workspace, right? But when I finally transitioned into becoming an executive assistant, I had to learn so much. And Notion was one of the few things, or one of the tools I actually had to learn at the start. So Notion started out as a note-taking app, as I said, but now they've evolved, they've transitioned from being a note-taking app to a productivity software to a project management tool. So you can basically plan your entire life, your entire content, your project, your tasks. You can plan everything. You can have your CRM on Notion. You can have the entire world on Notion. Like Notion has created a very powerful space for you to do all of this. So who uses Notion? With the little I've said, you know that anybody can use Notion. If you're an assistant, a social media manager, you're a social media marketer, you're an accountant, you're a project manager, you work as a data analyst, you even code. If you code, Notion is the platform for you. You can have everything on Notion. So let's just go straight into it, because Notion is not the type of thing that we'll talk about. You need to be seeing it as it is done, right? Please, if you are following me, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that we are here. We're all together. Just a thumbs up and we move forward. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I love it. Okay. So let me quickly share my screen so that you can see what I am seeing. Great. So please confirm you can see my screen. Fantastic. So if you want to open a Notion, if you don't have a Notion account, it's very simple. I would have just signed up on a new account, but it will still bring me back to my original account. So let me just show you. Go to Google, type in Notion sign up, click on it. The steps are very easy, right? You put in your email, they send you a notification in your email, you click on that link, you authenticate your Notion account, and it opens up to the home page. Now, when it opens up to the home page, what you will see is a getting started template. With that getting started template, you can do a few things, and it will walk you through the various ways you can use Notion, different things you can use Notion. As you can see on my homepage, I use Notion for everything. Social media, onboarding, planning my content, planning my client content, everything is here on my Notion board. It's easier for me. Once I'm able to plan it here, I can now move it to any other platform that my client feels easier working with. Let me just say this before we continue. Right? Let me say this before. Oh, I see all the thumbs up. Lovely. Let me say this before we continue. I had a call with a client yesterday. She's in the UK. And after the call, she was so mad. She was like, oh my God, plenty talk. And after we agreed on terms, everything was going lovely. Everything was sweet. I think the last question she asked me was, oh, let me quickly ask, we're about to drop off on the call. And she was like, let me quickly ask, please, do you know how to use Notion? And in my head, I'm like, I'm literally teaching a class tomorrow on Notion. So you're asking me if I know how to use Notion. So, and when I said that, her jaw dropped. Like, she was like, for a few seconds, that was the way she was. And I was like, oh my God, so this platform is this big. It is this important. Like, people actually, it is that great that it will put you, how will I explain it? If you are here as a social media manager that is using every other app, can you see my hand? That is using every other app as every other person. When you use a tool, I love the way Nancy puts it, a premium tool like Notion, it takes you here. Like, it elevates your status. So any money you are calling, they're not even going to argue with you. Take my money. If you can use Notion, take my money. So let me quickly walk you through how to go about Notion. So like I said, when you open up your Notion, this is what you see. This is basically your home page. So on this side is where your account is, I'm on the free plan. I don't even use the paid plan because it's just me, and I can always. I'm going to show you how I do everything, right? Right. So when you come to the settings, you can customize your account any which way you want it. Your account, your name, your picture, your email address, 2FA, all of that. Your settings. Basically, the way you would customize any other platform is the way you would do that. And this is your own page, this is your inbox. And inbox would be great for those of you that work with teams and you can pay for the platform. Here you can be able to give access to every of your clients, to every of your team members, and they can send messages to each other. Like I said, project management is all in one. Notion is all in one. Then here is the general meetings, docs, everything, right? And then documents you've shared and your private. These are my private documents. Then calendar view, Notion on calendar. You can sync Notion with your calendar so that you can get notifications for any task that you need to do. Like I said, Notion plans your life. So this is basically how the entire space, the entire setup of Notion. So now let's just go straight into how you can use Notion to plan as a social media manager or marketer. So when you come over to this side, right, you see this private or even general, right? You can just click add a page, right? Once you click add a page, it opens up to a new page, an entirely new page. Now we can name it. Remember, the name of our brand is B-Bakes. So B-Bakes is a signature bread and pastries. Please, I want to confirm that everyone can hear me and everyone is following. Can we hear? Can we hear? Can we hear? Lovely. I see the thumbs up. Great. Let's keep going. So the name of our client. This is our business. If I hear that one of you stole my business idea, okay. So this is our business. This is the business of our client, and the name of the brand is B-Bakes. So the very first thing is you change the name of the page. B-Bakes, right? So what does B-Bakes do? B-Bakes is a brand that they sell banana bread, they sell pastries, so things like meat pie, egg roll, chicken pie, sausage. That is what they sell, right? So the name is B-Bakes. The next thing you want to do, you're customizing it so that it will look premium, to look beautiful, right? The next thing you want to do is add an icon. So this icon will make it easier for you to find it. So you don't need to like go through everything one by one to be finding the names. You can just come over here, and once you see, let me minimize this. Once you see the icon, you know, oh, okay, this is the brand I'm looking for, or this is what I'm looking out for, right? So B-Bakes, once you click add an icon, it will give you any color icon, right? But we are, what will be our brand color for B-Bakes now? Can we do brown? No, brown is too generic. Icon. Just come over to icon. Depending on the brand color, you select the icon color. You click on the icon, and let's say our brand color is blue. Let's go with blue. Blue works. And then we find bread. Oh, fantastic. We will have bread here. Click on bread. B-Bakes is a brand that sells banana bread and pastries. I mean, their banana bread is to die for. The next thing you want to do is add a cover. We are adding beauty to it. All of these things, if you are doing it on Google Docs, if you are doing it on Google Sheets, it will take your time. But you see on Notion, it is straightforward. Then add an icon, add a cover, I mean. So once you add a cover, it will automatically just add any cover for you. But you can change this cover. Are you taking time to load? So you can change this cover. So you come over here and change a cover. So you can either upload from your computer, you can add a link from a website, you can use images. They already have some images here. So you can just type what you're looking for and you get it. Since our brand sells banana bread, we'll just search for banana bread. Banana bread. And search. We'll allow it to load. Let me come and see what people are saying in the comments. No, I never started this business. So but I'm planning it. I've created content strategy already. So coconut, I don't know how to bake. So how are we going to do it? So yes, we've had images load up, right? So the next thing is find the image that suits the aesthetics of what we're looking for. I think we should have gone with brown. Banana bread is giving very lovely brown vibe. We'll go with brown. Change the icon color to brown. So I see this. I'm liking how this is looking. So let's add that. So just give that a while to load. It's saving already. So this is taking some time to load. Let me just refresh. And let's see if we're going to have a banana bread image. Come on. While we're waiting, let's just change this color icon.
Prayer warriors, enter
We're
prayer,
taking
enter prayer. Every attack on our internet, enter prayer, prayer warriors.
Holy Ghost. Yes, let's do brown.
Okay, so while we wait for that, we can just proceed with other stuff while that comes.
Yes. So let's just continue. So with Notion, when you want to start type, you see this write something or press space for AI / for command. This is a block. So if you want to start typing now and I type content strategy, this is a block. If I click on enter and I see another write something or press space for AI or / for command, that is another block. So if I type content pillar, this is another block. So if I highlight it like this and it gives you these two blue lines, that is 2 blocks. So if you are able to see these 2 blue lines and you can see this plus on the side and these 6 dots on this other side, that can allow you to drag and drop, right? If I want to drag this into any of these other places, I can do that. These are blocks. These are what we call blocks in Notion, right? But let's not start from there. So BBakes, what is the objective of BBakes? You know, when we open our document, the next thing we have is objective. So you want to put in your objective, right? So /, remember this / here, this /. Once you type that, it brings out a list of the different blocks that you have. So let me just put that in. So you see block, text block, you see heading block, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, all of that. Quote, table, divider, there's so much. And by the time you finish using them and you are done with your images, it makes your Notion look very beautiful. So we want to add the objective. We're going to use the call out feature. You see this call out block, what it does, it expands, it highlights, that's the right word. It highlights what you're talking about. So because we want to talk about the objective, once the client opens it, the very first thing they see is that you are in tune with their brand, right? You want to put in the objective. So we're putting in the objective that the goal of this strategy is to increase brand awareness, build customer loyalty, drive sales for your banana bread and pastries through engaging, informative, and visually appealing content across your chosen platforms. So copy, and we come to BBix. Oh, are you seeing our banana bread? So pretty. So let's reposition. So we can just drag and find, I think I like, oh my God. Hey, okay, let's focus. So we've copied our objectives. We are going to paste it here. Anything how beautiful it is looking already. Yeah. So we can change this icon as well. You click on it and trademarks, and I know. Let's use pin. So that anybody that we share this document with, they will know that this is very important. So we can also highlight and then make it bold, maybe change the color. When you come over here, you see text color, right? So you click on this. So here you can put a background color. Our color is brown, so you can put a brown background and a blue text. So I see the way it's looking. Our background is not background though. I don't know why it's not background. But you can check that out later. Why you see the way it's already giving what it is supposed to give, right? So now we have the objective out of the way. The very next thing we're going to do is the platform. Remember that our objective is to build customer loyalty, drive sales for your banana bread and pastries through engaging, informative, and visually appealing content where across your chosen platforms. So the next thing you're going to do is create another block that says platform. So we're going to have platform in caps. So platforms, this is another block on its own. So we can make this into heading 3. No, this is the one I want to make heading 3. So come over here, turn into heading 3. Right? Then the next thing we're doing is, what are the platforms that your client has chosen? Say TikTok, say Instagram, say YouTube, whatever platform they've chosen, you just put it here. So for the purpose of this, we're just going to go with Instagram. Yeah. And let's say your client has 2 platforms. You can just put them here. Now, do you know another thing that will make it sweeter? It's not that your client will open it and say, oh, okay, or you send it to somebody to preview. The marketing team, they should preview what you've done, and they will need to go to the Instagram to look at the page to see how it looks. Now, to show that you're a very professional social media marketer or social media manager, you will add a link to this Instagram text that you've written. So you highlight it. You come over here. Are you seeing this place that is add link? You click on add link. Now, take for example, you've already copied the link to that Instagram platform, right? All you just have to do is copy and paste. So we're just going to use TNN's platform, our Instagram platform, www.instagram.com/Nancy. Isn't it? So once you type it, you will see this link to web page. You click on it. Once you click on it, it has added. It has added. So once you click on this, it takes you straight. Are you seeing? Are you following? Now, the clients can just click on that and it will take them straight to their Instagram platform. So I can be able to see what is happening, what is going on their Instagram platform, right? Now, take for example, you don't want to go through all that hassle. You just want an easier method. Let me give you another way. This one, don't mention. It's free of charge. Take it. So you just type www.instagram.com/executive.libe. Now, when you're done typing this, you can just highlight. Okay, I've done this. / Follow me, please, as we go. Follow me as I follow the Lord. Oh. Then you scroll down and look for embed web bookmark. So once you click on web bookmark, you can now put in the web page here. www.instagram.com/executive movie. So you must have already copied it and then click on create bookmark. Just wait, I like to load. So once you do this for any platform, so if you have multiple platforms, you can just have everything there. Let's add another one. /embed. Because I'm giving you different ways to do this thing. Notion is too sweet. Everything is interconnected. Everything is. Hey. So embed link. Just put in the link here. www.instagram.com/Lance rules. Embed link. Why are you not embedded? Let me go and copy. You couldn't be loaded. Why are you not loaded? If this loading, copy, share to copy link, come back here. Control V. Are you seeing the 3 ways I've shown you how to embed a link or attach a link? The first one, you type it, you copy, you go to link, add link, you do that. The second one, / go to web bookmark, you do that. The next one, just copy the link, paste it. And once you paste it, it brings these options. So paste as either a mention or a bookmark or embed or a URL. So you can either add it as a URL Are you seeing? But it's sweeter when you add it, when you do it as a bookmark. Because with this, it's not looking pretty like this. This is fine. This is fine, but this is not pretty. So let us remedy that. Paste, then bookmark it. So now we have 3 different ways which you can add a link to your Notion page. So now you can drag and drop. So let's move this so that it can be smaller, it can be more beautiful. I think the way I tracked it. Drag and drop. So I just dragged this to the side. So if you have 4, you can just arrange it. Everywhere is looking all pretty. So when your client comes in, they are seeing Instagram on this side, they are seeing TikTok here, they are seeing YouTube here, they are seeing, see, looking pretty, looking all arranged, right? Now, we have platform out of the way. The next thing that we're going to get into is the brand guide. So we're going to open a sub page. Remember, this is a page on its own. So under this page, you can have sub pages, because if we have all the content on one page, it might be too tedious to keep looking at. So the next thing we want to do is to create a sub page. So you click on this and then embed a sub page inside this page. So you click on this new page. Are you seeing where we are coming from? So this is general. Then from general, we came to B-Bakes. Then from B-Bakes, we are going to new page. And this new page, we are going to call it our brand guide. Now you can go through every other thing we've done. So add an icon, add a cover, and all of that. So in our brand guide, we're going to be looking at the UPS, which is the unique positioning, unique selling point, all of that, however you want to call it. So the unique selling point of BBIX, what is it? You add it there. The next thing we're looking at is the target audience. UPS, then target audience. Then the next thing we're looking at is the color code. What's the color code of the brand? We already know our brand is brown. I mean, banana bread cannot be any other. So color code. Then we have the font. What font are we going to be using for our creatives? Then what tone? What's the tone of the brand? Once you write all of this, you can now turn this into another block. How we want to change it, we cannot have it like it's not looking pretty. You can add, turn page into, you see what I did? I should see. So after typing all of this, you highlight everything. Once you highlight, you come over to this 6 dots that is here. You click on it, and you see these options of the different things you can do. You can change the color, you can move it to another page, you can copy links, ask AI. Notion has AI. You can ask AI anything here. So turn page into, I want to turn it into a toggle list so that we can have all of this information inside the toggle list. So toggle list. So we're saying it. So what is the UPS? So the UPS of BBIX is the signature bread. No other person has the recipe of the signature bread. Let me just confirm that we are all following, that we are with me, and I'm not speaking to myself. Yes, you can do it with your note, with your smartphone. Yes, so you eat bread. You can do this with your smartphone. Once you do it on your system, I have it on everywhere. I have it on my system, I have it on my iPad, I have it on my phone. I can try to pick up any of my phone and I have the same information everywhere. Notion is my baby. USP, thank you. USP, your unique selling point, yes. Let me just correct that. Yes, your USP, your unique selling point. So our unique selling point here is the signature bread. You cannot eat our signature bread and remain the same. I mean, no other person has our recipe. So this is the unique selling. This is what we're going to leverage on. Is there any other thing? Okay, let's turn this into, so you can turn it into anything. We can turn to a bullet list, right? So your signature bread, and once you click, it comes down. Another thing is our customer service. Our customer service is amazing. I mean, we respond within 10 minutes. Customer service. Right? What other unique selling points do we have? Our positioning. We are located in the heart of Lagos. Is it the heart of Lagos? Let's just put it there. It's my brand. It's not people that will tell me where we are located. What else? Any other thing you have, you can just put that there, right? Now we have the USP out of the way, your position, your unique selling points. Now we're looking at the target audience. What's our target audience? I believe I have target audience. Okay, it's not here. So the target audience, if you already have that, come down here. By usual, we turn it into you can turn to a to-do list or let's turn it to a numbered list. See, there are options, a lot of options. So we're looking for male and female. What else? That you people should help me here. I can't be doing this all alone. I am building a brand. Yes, that does not mean that you people will not help me. You will help me. Oh. Nationwide. What device are you using right now? Oh, I'm using my laptop. Nationwide delivery. Thank you. Let me add that to our USB. Located in the heart of Lagos, but we do nationwide delivery. I mean, do you know who we are? Yo, why? It's our business, so it's our business. Please, we're all doing it together. We're starting this business together. So, male and female. What else? What's their age brackets? We want everybody to be able to afford it, but we still want to sell it premium. So, say like 5,000. So at least an 18-year-old will be able to afford 5,000 to buy banana bread. I mean, it's not a priority. Let's just say 18. Their mommy will buy for them. 18 to no, we want other people to eat our banana bread. Our banana bread is here. You can eat it with tea. Hey, you 60 to 65, 2,000. 2,000 is small now. We're looking for money this 2025. Eh? Okay, let's do 3,000. So we can do 18 to 65. Yes, our banana bread is very healthy. Gym enthusiast. Hey, I love it. Let me just be adding it. Gym enthusiast. What else? Help me. 18 to 65. Yes, healthy banana bread. Let me add it here. Healthy. Yo, what? Children have money. These days, you should help me. Our target audience. This business must grow. School children, yes. Well, they will not be our primary target audience. It's their mothers that will be buying for them. But let's put it there because they will like it. Once they point, mommy, I want baked banana bread. It's over. Bromate free. Let's put it in our USB. Okay, oh. It's okay. Let's move ahead. At least you are getting what I'm saying. Healthy snack boxes. Ha. People have taken over this business from me. Oh. People on diet. Hey. Okay, let's add it. I know. The problem now is who will teach me how to bake banana bread. So let's just that's when you have your own business or you have your client brand, you can now continue. At least you are getting the drift. So color code, obviously. So our color code, you know, when you go on Canva, all those hash 555 hash 000 hash 111 hash. That is the color code. So that your creative is going to be, they are all going to be the same color across all your platforms. So just put your color code here. Easier. We close that. Any other color code you have, you put it. So your font, what font are you going to use? This font, now let's just use Canva Sans. Canva Sans popular. Canva Sans is not popular, but let me put it there. Which other code? You should help me with fonts. Help me with fonts. Let's turn this into, I love the way we are just turning this. Is this sweeting you or the way it is sweeting me? I love it though. Have we done bulleted list? We've done bulleted though. Hey, to do. Canva. People. Yes. Helvetica. Yes. Pop. Hey, I forgot Poppins. And I used to like Poppins that year. Poppins. Times no. We're looking for things. This canvas and stuff. Let me remove it. We're looking for aesthetics fonts, please. My God. How? My daddy. What else? This is very fine. Oh yeah, it's okay. Let's not don't take away the brand from me. Relax. What is happening? I don't want to turn it into anything. Now, the tone of the brand. The brand is for all and sundry, right? Well, all and sundry. So we're going to do to-do lists. We have done numbered, we have done bulleted, we have done sub-page, we have done text, we have done heading 3. Let's just do to-do list. Let's just do to-do list. Where's that to-do list? Come here, come here. To-do list. Click on that. So the tone of the brand is going to be very friendly. I mean, we want to be able to relate with everybody. The tone is also going to be educative. We want to educate them that our banana bread, this is all that is contained in our banana bread. Let me show you something. In Notion, if, as you type educative now, under this educative, you want to have a sub to-do list under this educative. Guess what you do? Let me show you. So once you click enter, it will come down, Abby. Just click on space. What are you doing? This is what I asked you to do. Enter. And then click on shift enter. It brings it down again. What are you doing? Let me start afresh so that we are following well. Because me says sometimes I have to forget this. So when you click on enter, it comes down. I want it to come again, like to the next side. You get what I'm trying to say? No, you're not doing what I'm asking. When I figure that out again, once I remember how to do it, I will come and tell you. But yeah, so friendly, educative. What other tone? What other tone is there? What other tone? You people have left me and this business. No. No. It is called an indent. You people know bookings. Oh yeah. Let's get back to the brand guide. So if there's already, if your client already has a brand guide, right? If your client already has a brand guide that has all of this, so it's just to constantly give you an idea of what you're working with. You can just embed that link. Maybe the link is on Google Workspace, is on, say, your Drive, interactive. Let's add that. I love it. So we're all done. I think friendly. Let's work with friendly. Let's just do this. So if your client already has a brand guide, a document that shows all of this, and you don't want to start putting all of this, you need only what you can do is just embed the link per usual. /, then you click, scroll down. You scroll down and find embed. Where's embed? Embed. And a lot of things you can see. Toggle heading, 2 columns, 3 columns, 4, 5 columns. Myself, I've not even finished exploring this. I've not used it to its full potential. But I'm glad that we're all doing this together. So you can see Google Drive, you can link your Google Drive. I always link Google Drive to this because I cannot start bringing them one by one. So once I just put the link to the Google Drive, all the creatives are there. So once I just come there, I'll just click, oh, what post is going up today? Oh, okay, this is the post that is going up today. So where do I get this? I'll just click on the Google Drive there. The Google Drive will take me. I don't have to start coming out, opening my Google Workspace, going to Drive, finding where, just put the documents there. Put the link here, straight up. Which, so if you have the link, let's find the link. Let's find the link. Just give me a moment. Let me find the link that we'll put here. One moment, one moment. Okay, so that it doesn't take time, you can even browse Google Drive. Since the email you used to open is here, you can just connect it straight. So you can embed, I think I will open one of my, should I do that? I'm not gonna do that over here. But you can do that. Embed Google Drive. You can. It makes it easier. So once you're done, you can even drag and drop this. So once you enter, the first thing you're saying is the Google Drive. You know where to go. So this, you can just highlight, make it, cuter. I mean, I'm not sure it's about it being cute and all beautiful. Let's change the color. What color? Brown text. Are we changing the background? Let's change the background too. Scroll down. What background can we use? Background brown. What color does go so well with brown? Pink. Pink used to go with brown. Whatever the color is. See, looking all beautiful, looking chic. Let's go back to our B-Bakes. So we're done with the brand guide. So when you come here, you see platforms. You can open your platforms immediately. Immediately. Then you see your brand guide. The next page you want to open. So page, a sub page. Another page. So the next is now the content. This is where the main cocoa is. So the content strategy. So now your content strategy will now have all of the initial thing that TNN had spoken to you about and everything you're going to learn in bottom end, right? As usual, add your icon, add your cover, keep making it beautiful. If you come here, you see this is where all your team spaces are. So if you come here now, let me add icon so that it will be making it beautiful. I don't know what this is, but we're going to leave it like that. So brand guide. Let's change the icon to this. So once you come here, you can see brand guide, you can see content strategy. Are you seeing it? Looking up with. Let's go back to our content strategy. And as we did before, all we just need to do is content, what is necessary for your content strategy. So the pillars, the format, your schedule, everything and everything you will learn in content strategy in bottom, everything. Just add everything here. Then either you turn to a page, no, not a page. So you change the heading to, let's say heading 3 for everything. And then, right, so schedule. So you can either do this, turn to heading 3, or you can turn to a toggle list, however you want it to look like, right? However it is you want it to look. I mean, the ball is in your court. Who is going to fight with you? Nobody. I mean, you are the social media manager, you are the social media marketer. However you want it to look like, however you want, the kind of experience you want your clients to have is what you are going to give them. So if you want them to have a premium experience, please, can you see my screen now? Is it better? Is it better, my people?
Your screen is not blurry. Your screen is 100% clear.
Okay. I wanted to be sure. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead. You can see what I did. I just turned this into a, and show you again. Turn into, where is that Togo heading one? So Togo heading one is your Togo list, but it now made it bigger and broader and more beautiful. Togo heading two, Togo heading, I mean, a lot of things you can do with social. Now, content pillars, what are your content pillars? Educative, promotional, and all of that, and all of that. You should go to Boss MM and go and learn the different types of content pillars. I'm a product of Boss MM. If you are not aware, even me, I'm still learning. I'm a product of Boss MM. We will still take it again. Once because the thing I love about CNN is the fact that every year, what you learned last year, did I say year? What you learned 3 months ago is not what you will learn in Boss MM again. I've taken social media management courses countless times. But once CNN says, I've upgraded my course, so I will say, sign me up. Why? Because I want to keep delivering, constantly delivering value to both my executive, both my clients, whoever it is I'm working with. So that you will know that I am not just your personal assistant. I'm there to, I mean, there's executive in front of the assistant. It has to come correct. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, let's forge ahead. So we turn this also into a bulleted list. So educational, professional, and all the journals. Right? Then the format. What format are we going to be using? What format are we going to be using? We're going to be using this. We're going to be using Reels. We're going to be using, okay, let's do Reels/videos. We're going to be doing infographics. We're going to be doing pictures. I mean, they need to see our banana bread live. It has to give what it is supposed to give, right? So beautiful pictures. We need to also post flyers. I mean, we're going to, that's another way for us to pass information, right? Then schedule. How many days are you going to post? How many days are you posting for your clients? What was your agreement? All of this to be here. So schedule, the post is going up 3 times every week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What time are these posts going up? So Monday, 1 p.m., Wednesday, 8 a.m., because we want them to eat breakfast. And Friday, we want it when you're coming back from work, you come and buy our banana bread. So our post is going up by 3 p.m. So as you're scrolling, while you're waiting for your boss to approve your budgets, you see our banana bread on your timeline. And when you're coming back, you will branch our bakery and buy banana bread. Great. So you have your content strategy. If you want to add images, right, you can add images. So let's just quickly add an image. Image. So upload an image from. So let's go to, I believe you can still see my entire screen. Can you still see my entire screen? So let's find image of banana bread. This is what we're talking about. So you will come here now. Click the image. Hey, look at very lovely. My God. You know, I forgot to add that our banana bread has different recipes. Like now, there's chocolate chips. We want that. So copy the link, copy link address. We come over and then embed link. See? Paste it, embed image. Let's wait for our banana bread. Hey! My God. Who sells banana bread here? Is that coconut I'm seeing? Our banana bread is premium. You can now resize however you want.
Oh yeah, let's go and do content calendar. You and this bread.
You can resize however you want. Why are you going to where I did not ask you to? I'm trying to reduce your size. Mhm. So let's just move it first. Yo, my baby. Hey. I'm done with size. Are we done? Let's expand it a bit more. We've been here for over an hour. But at least tell me that you are learning something. Just let me know you are learning, that you are seeing things. How do I use this? Move, align. So center, I want it on the left. So I think because we embedded link, we can't move it. If we had downloaded, I think we'll be able to drag and drop it. Oh, that is it. Come on, move. Figured it out again. Drag to move. Click here and drag it. Yo, content strategy for the banana bread. Content pillars, content format, schedule. I think giving premium. By the time you add pictures, add images, so that when your client is looking at the kind of things you want, they can be able to relate, oh, okay. Or if there's a brand designer or a graphic designer on the team, as you add images, reels, add an image, this type of reels I want, this type of reel covers I want, infographics, this type of, ideas dropping here and there, right? You're following. Good. We're done with our content strategy. We have done pillars, we've done formats, we've done schedule, we've done everything. Let's go back to our main page. So we have our platform, we have our brand guide, we have our content strategy. The next thing we need to do now is our content calendar. That is where the cocoa is. We create another page. This time around, instead of creating a sub page, we're going to create a database. Now, a database is different. All of these are blocks, right? But a database is a different type of block. How? How is the database a different type of block? It is basically how you can have everything. Have you seen, if you don't know how project managers work, but if you see, or okay, let's use an accountant. If you've seen an accountant spreadsheet, that is how these databases work. So we can have a spreadsheet, but this spreadsheet is so all-encompassing. Everything is there. Everything has been arranged for you. All you just have to do is copy and paste. Do what it is you want to do, right? So with a database, it is different. You can have a database for your CRM. You can have a database for your content calendar. You can have a database of vendors list. So everybody I have ever contacted on behalf of my boss, I have their phone number. So that when the day my boss will ask me, Rebechi, please, I need you to reach out to the graphics designer and tell him this and tell him that. I'm not going to start asking him, please, could you send me the number again? It's enough. They are asking your guy. What? Let's not go into that. So a database would help you have everything. So once you open your database, I'm going to show you how to use a database to create your content calendar and to have everything you need. So a database could have the image of the person, or in your case now, the image, the creative for that day. A database could have the copy. A database would have the URL that links to where you got the idea from, right? A database could have the format, the content format. A database has everything. It's a database, like, it's weighty. Everything you need is there. So let's just go straight and create our database. So when you / and then you scroll down, you go down to database table. Where are you, my love? I've passed it. I've passed it. But let's go back. I'll come back to this. So these are different types of databases. So these are different types of databases. So database inline, database full page, table view, board view. Like, these are the different views in database. And that's why I love Notion. I can just wake up today and say, I want to see the calendar view. Show me the calendar view. What days are we posting? How many posts are going up on those days? Show me. I want to see it. I don't want table view that is just outlining it. Show me. Let me see. And Notion will say, take it, my queen. Go ahead. Continue. So, a database, add a new database as a sub page. This is what we want. Add a new inline database. So this untitled. Yo, it's loading. Allow my queen to load. Link or create a new database. We're creating a new one from scratch. So you can see my existing databases on here. So the first thing you want to do is to name your database. So what are we calling this? B-Bakes content calendar. So for whatever month, you can continue. So this is the page view. This is how it opens up. Page view. Then we can now start customizing. Woo! When Tere was telling me we'll just do this 1 hour, in my mind I was like, my queen, do you know what we want to teach? But when I gave her like a breakdown, she was like, don't worry. I understand. We have been here for 1 hour, 30 minutes. I appreciate you all for still being here. Now we are in the cocoa of the cocoa. So this name, you can't change. Like, you cannot delete this column, right? But you can delete every other column. So we start with, we are renaming. We're going to name this. Why am I thinking so much? Let's come back to our drafts. Our content idea. So what's the content idea? So we'll name this content idea. Let's just say content. Content is good. So we have our content. So you can just click and you have another property. So now on Excel, we call these columns, rows and columns, right? But in Notion, these are called properties and pages. So this is a page. This row is a page, is a new page. This is another page. Remember, these are all pages, sub pages, right? And these sub pages are under BBakes. Are you following me? So brand guide is a sub page under BBakes. Content strategy is a sub page under BBakes. BBakes content calendar is a sub page, but as a database under BBakes. BBakes is the Oga Pata that is the page that is housing all the sub pages, right? So in the database, to show you how connected Notion is a fantastic ecosystem. To show you how connected it is. In the database that is under BBakes, that is the main page, follow me as I follow God, we have a new page that is under the database that is a content calendar that is under BBakes' entire page. Are you following? Please tell me that you just understood this plenty English I just spoke. Tell me you understand. Nobody's saying anything in the comment book. Tell me you understand all this English I just spoke so that we can continue. Thank you, ma'am. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Favor. All right, let's continue. So content. That is our content idea. What content are we pushing out for today? Remember, our pillars are, they are informative, they are educative, and we're going to be using this format. So the next thing we're going to do is add another property. So we click on new property, add a new property. So this new property we want to add now, we want to add, let me go to my guideline. This new property we are adding is, say, the date and the time, right? So we're adding dates, publish data, publish dates. The date you are going to publish this content. Let's drag and drop. If you know how to use Excel, Notion is going to be very easy. Drag to. The next we're going to do is add another property. I want to have everything so that we can just be going one by one. Add another property, add new property. Now we want to add our, what's the next thing? Our format. What's the content format? Now when you click on adding format, you see this is the name of the property, right? This is the name of the new column. Let me use Excel word. This is the name of the new column. You come under here, you will see type. You are seeing text. In published dates, we'll come back. But let's follow me as I follow God. Text is not the type we want. We don't want to be typing it inside as far. Content format will not come reels today. No, we want to make it very easy. The way Excel makes it easy for you and Google Sheets makes it easy. So when you click on text for the type, you will scroll down. You will not see the different types you can use. So you can use text, which is the default. You can use number. You can use select. You can use multi-select. You can use status. You can use dates. Are you seeing the different types we have? So you can see files and media where you can put your creative so that your client can see it. They can see the future of their page over there. So for format, we're going to use select. The difference between select and multi-select, I'm going to show you, but we're going to use select. Select is where you can use, pick one thing. Multi-select, you can pick multiple. So for the format, if today's format is going to be, since it's an educational post, it's going to be, okay, you cannot use multi-select here. The format can either be 1 or 2. Let's just be going. So select. So in select, you come down here. Once you see select, once you click on select, come down here, you see add an option. So click add an option. Here you can now add what format your contents are going to be, right? Remember in the brand strategy, we talked about formats. What format your content is going to be. So what format did we agree on? We said reels and videos, infographics, pictures, flyers, right? We come back here. We click on this. We edit property. Are you following me? Great. We come to options. And then we start. So we said it's going to be reels, /videos, right? Enter. And when you click on enter, you see it comes down here. You can change the color so that when you see green, you know we are doing reels and video today. Are you following me? You will come and add another one. You see that plus sign? You add another one. Second one we said was infographics. Enter. You see it is pink. Cutesy. So demure. Next one we said was pictures. So we're going to use brand pictures. Right? Add another one. It's purple. No. Our brand is brown. So it's going to be brown. My queen. Brand pictures. When we see brown, we know that it is brand pictures. We add another one. Remember, 4 formats. Last one is flyers. So when we are having promotional posts, all of that, we're going to use flyers. Enter. What's the flyer giving? Purple. Let's just allow it. See? We're all done with that. So when you are done, just close. Not too much work. We're coming. You add another property. Now this property is going to be, what's the next one? Say your copy. How do you want your copy to look like? Right? Go to Boston to understand copywriting. Copy. So this is the copy. Copy is going to be in text format. And because it's in text format, we want it wrap in view. Wrap in view is, if you know Excel, when you can be able to see everything. But if you don't want wrap in view, you close it. But we want wrap in view. I always like seeing my picture very clear. So give me wrap in view. So your copy is there. You can always change your icon. Yo. Formats. Edit property. Change icon. Let's do video. Yes, my phone. Are you seeing? Looking all cutesy. Look in the mirror. If you want to change the color, you change the color. Nobody's going to shout at you. Where is that our color? Oh, don't random anything. When you later you go and find that one. My people. So copy. Then another thing you can add is where you're getting the idea from. So your source idea, right? You add that. Now this one is not going to be in type. You can see URL, right? You can add URL here. You can see email. So if you need to add somebody's email, your team member, so that they can know that this is for them, you add that. So let's just put this URL there. Enter. Then the next is, what else? Whatever it is you want to add again, everything is here for you. So date, time, last edited, everything. Okay, we can do creative. Let's do creative. So the creative is going to either be a video or a picture. So let's look for image, files and media. Fantastic. Creative. Content is king. So let's make our creative king. Now let's start. We've done all that we are. Having done all that we are supposed to do to stand, can we now stand? Please, are you following me? Because I'm seeing, I don't understand. You can always come back to this video to watch it again. You can always come back to this video. I'm trying to be as clear as possible so that everybody, when you watch it again, you will understand. Right? So now let's start imputing our content calendar. Like the content we had, let's start putting it here. So the first is a product showcase. Right? We are going to show our product. So signature, highlight your signature banana bread. Include a true worthy photo, describe its texture, flavor, and unique ingredients. So our first post is going to be, what's the content idea? Picture of banana bread. Banana bread. Right. So what date are we publishing this? Okay, thinking this property. Dates, yes. Am I saying calendar? Why are you not funny? Okay. So publish date 19th. And format. So once we click on format, remember that we've already put all of this there, and we are putting out either a reel or a carousel, right? So reels or videos. Oh, we didn't even include carousel in our formats. So reels or videos, then copy. Now the copy could either be for the graphic designer to how the design is supposed to go, right? So you can include highlight our, just copy the entire thing. Copy. We come here and we paste it. No. Highlights your, it is our own. Highlight our signature banana bread. Include a true worthy photo. Describe its texture, flavor, and unique ingredients. So with this, it gives the graphics designer an idea of what he's creating. So is there a source of where this idea came from? If there's a social media platform or a page where you saw something like where the idea came from, you can just include it. Remember that picture of our banana? This is our picture. Let's just add it, right? Copy, paste. So once you click on this, it takes you to wherever the link will take you to, right? Remember, we've already made it not as a text, but as a URL. So it takes you here. So if you have the picture, you can embed a link, you can upload it. Let me download and upload. If the graphic designer has already graphic designer has, is already load, choose a file. Let me see. If creative is ready already, you have too much things to do now. All you just have to do is upload. So either you embed the link or you upload. So choose a file. Now the thing with Notion, the free Notion is you cannot exceed 5 MB, right? So it is easier to embed a link. So, but this is less than 5 MB. So if you load all of that, once it finishes loading, you will see it. The next thing you're also going to do is the caption. So what's the caption for that day? So let me just add another property, include caption. The caption type is going to be a text, obviously. So you can now write caption for our banana bread. So the caption for the banana bread would be talking about the texture, the flavor, and the ingredients. Now, this is where, as a social media manager and marketer, how you write your copies will determine the kind of people it will attract. So, who are you speaking to? Go and learn social media marketing from the business of social media marketing. So, we're talking of the texture, our soft banana bread. Is to die for. Hey, we are not killing people here. Oh. It's all you need for tomorrow's breakfast. That's the correct spelling of tomorrow. Oh, that was the correct spelling. Tomorrow's breakfast. It is healthy as it was made with a fine blend of those of us that have this business together. The time have come for you to shine. Our banana bread was made with a fine blend of what? You people no salary for you this month though. Help. So you can stand. I'm waiting. Let me just move on. When you will answer me, we'll come back. Fine blend of what? Of rich ingredients, such as flour. No. Such as powdered what? It's healthy. Powdered what? My uncle flour here. That is rich in vitamin B and C. Hey. B-bakes. Vitamin B and C. It also contains, oh my God, calcium. By the time you even see the creative that our brand designer has designed, and you don't see the caption, if they tell you that it contains vitamin B, C, and calcium, and you say it's a lie, nobody will believe you, because the banana bread is looking healthy, right? So that we don't waste time, this is basically what you will do. The next one, you add another page, add the same thing, do the same thing. So the next one, let's just do one more. Educational, carousel or static post. Share 3 tips for keeping banana bread fresh for longer. Okay. Do you know, I just realized that we do not add a property for our pillars. Let's add a property for our pillars. Right? So pillars, then select Then what are pillars? Promotional. I'm just trying to round this up so that we can leave here. We've almost spent 2 hours here. So promotional, educational, and yeah, let's just do this two. Yeah, let's do. So we can now drag, by usual. Where do we want this? We want it before copies. We want it before formats. Yes. So for this one, we are talking promotional. We're trying to sell. So the next one, a new page, we are talking about the benefits of, okay, how to preserve banana bread. How to preserve B Bakes banana bread. And the published date is when? We're going to do this on the 20th. Oh, okay. Lovely. Want to do it educational on Wednesday. Let's do on Wednesday. It's not bad. Let's do this. You say Mondays, Wednesdays. So Monday, Wednesday. What pillar is this? This is educational. What format is this going to be? We didn't add carousel. Let's quickly add it. Let's quickly add it. Quickly. Okay, carousel. So, what format is this going to be in? It's going to be a carousel. What's the copy? What's our copy? Our copy is, we're sharing 3 tips for keeping banana bread fresh. Add visuals of banana bread in baking or storage. So copy, we put that here. So take, for example, now we are saying we don't want all of this, like it's too big, we want it smaller. We'll just come over here to edit property. So once you click on edit property, you can decide whether to wrap in view, or you can decide whether to wrap in the column. So you click on edit property, come here, you see wrap column, so wrap off it. Wrap column, we'll see this one, we close it too. You see it is now shorter. You see, it is now shorter, more compact. But if you want it bigger, you want to be seeing everything, you wrap it. I mean, you unwrapped it before. Yeah, I like it wrapped. Let me be seeing everything. Then if there's an idea, wherever it is you got your idea from. So let me quickly see if we can get an idea from Instagram. So we can do banana bread. So if I ask geometric twist, let's come and see one of their ideas. Educational. Are you seeing pictures? Educational. Oh, we are selling here. Educational. Help me. Okay. I don't know if this is right, but I'm just going to use this link. Right? So we come here and we just paste. Enter. So once you click on it, where does it take you? To see exactly the image that you put in there. So after that, the next is the creative graphic designer was going to work on that. What happened to my image? Did I not add a banana bread? Let me see the properties. Is it more than 5 MB? Oh, it's less than. Why is it not adding? 0%. So why this is loading? So next, the caption. Here you can just type out the caption. Here are 3 ways to preserve your banana bread. 1, 2, 3. Now we're all done with that. So you keep doing this until you get to the very last end, right? So when you come back to your original page, the BBakes page, you can now see your brand guide. You can see your platforms, it's the clickable links. You can see your brand guide. You can see your content strategy. You can see your content calendar. Let me go and add an icon. Add a calendar. Yes. So looking all pretty, right? Based on the way everything is aligning. So if you want it to even look prettier, you can just drag and drop this to the side. So both of them are sitting side by side. It's looking more compact. If you want it 3 columns, drag and bring it to this end. See? So you see your platforms, you see your brand guide, you see your content strategy, you see all of that. So yes, later you can just explore all the things you can do with Notion, right? So when you're done, now you want to send it to your clients. It's not by having it pretty. It's not somebody you created it for. Now you can either share by adding the person's email. So you click on share. Before we go into that, let me even see what is happening in the comments. Are you riboflavin, thiamine, herbs and spices? Let me go and add it. Let it not be like I'm not taking the advice of my co-founders.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma, I can hear you, ma.
Okay, give us this link. I want people that stay till now to look through this link and tell us if it is opening on their end.
Okay. So to share, just click on share. So there are 2 ways you can share. You can either add the person's email address, add them to a document, add them to a particular page. So if I add anybody to BBakes page, they can be able to see every page that's embedded within BBakes. So BBakes, so they'll be able to see the platform, they'll be able to see this sub page, this sub page, this sub page, right? But if I just give access to just this content calendar, if I just share this, they won't be able to see the content strategy, they won't be able to see the brand guide and all of that, right? So you can either add the person's email address and invite, or you can publish. So you can either add email address, you can only add, I think, 7 people if you're on the free plan, but if you're on the paid plan, you can add up to 20, 50 people even. So here you can publish. So when you want to publish, it is going to be published to the Notion website. So you click on publish. Either you can customize the link, site customization, all of that is not necessary. Search engine indexing, you want it to be visible on search engines. Link expiration, after a certain period of time, it is no longer available. But this you can use on the free plan, then duplicate as a template. So if you're publishing to Notion website, you would not want people to duplicate as a template, except you are selling it free of charge. So you can close this, right? So if you view sites, really, so I'm going to make it duplicate as a template. Why are you not working? Okay, let me just finish. So duplicate as a template this way. Copy sites link. Paste down. Okay. Let me send it to you and let us see if you can be able to use it. So I'm going to leave it so you can be able to duplicate it. Right? So view sites. Why can you not be found? What's happening? I'm going to paste this in the chat. So please click on it. I even forgot that the main ingredient is banana. Let me know if this is working. What is happening? Oh, it's still saving. My God.
It's not publishing because your site has not saved. Your site is saving. So once the site saves, it's going to so you can see the icon rotating, it's still publishing.
Yeah, still publishing.
So once it's done publishing, everybody with the link can see it immediately.
And you can be able to duplicate it. This way you can just copy and paste.
So
use it the way you want.
You just did not teach a Notion class. You also gave a template that anybody can pick, duplicate, and get running with.
Yes.
That's the bonus that I was not informed about. Oh, thank you. Because right now, you just saved me a ton of work. I'm just going to carry out those conversations we've done in strategy and just paste it and rest my case. Okay. Everybody, how was this 1 hour, this 2 hours? How was it? My gratefulness alarm just went off. It is now your 9 p.m. We've been here since your 7 p.m. if you're joining from Nigeria. 2 solid hours of your time. How has that been? How was this for you? Can you use Notion right now? If you leave this class, can you use Notion? Now, beyond Notion, there is the place of strategy, like I said at the beginning of this class. If you're coming to the business of social media marketing training, which is a 30-day online school where we train social media marketers and managers, you're going to understand content strategy, social media strategy, color wheels, how to create a simple brand guide, questionnaires you should be asking your brands before you do any of these things in the first place, right? What Executive Lebe has done so far is to take all of that strategy and interpret it on this premium document where your clients will make sense of it. It makes sense. So you're getting this template for free, not for you to go and shalaye. You're getting it for free because we want your work to be easier and we want you to command higher income this 2025. So once it drops, keep your eyes on your mailing list, keep your eyes on the WhatsApp community, those of you that are registered properly. If you did not register properly, just go to the link on my bio, register so that you will get the email that will go out tomorrow morning. That email will have the replay of this for only those of you that are registered. And this template is going to be there. So if you want this template, what do? Stay in the WhatsApp and keep an eye on your inbox. Executive Lebe, we just want to take 2 questions for you, but first question here says, if you manage different social media platforms, can you have all of them on this one Notion?
Can you have all of them where? On one Notion?
Yeah, all of them on this Notion.
Yes. I manage all the pages I've managed and the ones I'm still managing, all the campaigns I've run, the ones I am running, everything is on Notion. It is easier for me. I used to use Excel, but it became tedious to have to keep duplicating. But with Notion, I have everything there. So yes, you can use Notion. You can use your free Notion to do everything. See, I told you I use Notion to practically do everything. To organize everything. So yes, you can use your Notion to do everything.
Okay. Can Notion be used to create a portfolio as a social media marketer or manager?
Yes, you can use Notion to create a portfolio.
Thank you.
Funny enough, when TNN and I were discussing about this class, I sent her a message one of those days and I was like, I just realized that I can even use Notion to create a landing page. So if you can create landing pages on Notion, then you can create your portfolio on Notion. Yes, you can.
So Notion does not just create content calendars and brand guides, it creates landing pages, portfolios, literally anything you can think about. And of course, some features will be unlocked on the premium plan, not as much on the free plan. Beyond this, I would say that inside Boss MM for this cohort, we are going to have an effective class for Notion where we are going to, according to Executive Lebe, Bokasia, you understand? We're going to take it apart and piece it together, okay? So if you're coming, I look forward to seeing you inside the class. Once more, thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Share this live stream, tag us on Instagram. We're going to reshare it. And thank you, Lebechi, for your time. Thank you for carefully teaching and explaining and answering and just walking us through this process. So, thank you everyone for being here. I look forward to seeing you all inside the business of social media marketing training. Okay, Coach Nancy, I have a question for you. Lebechi, thank you and have a good night. Bye.
You too, ma'am.
Okay, Coach Nancy, I have a question for you. Shoot, I'm reading. But I asked in the community. Okay, not here. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. This will be available when we make it available. Keep your eyes on your mailing box.